Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patience. To my existing subscribers, welcome back. If this is your first time here, be sure to click that subscribe button so you can continue to indulge in the Haute Bella experience. In today's video, I decided that I kind of wanted to do just a little quick chit chat with you guys and talk about 5 things that I wish I would have done differently or even done sooner in regards to my skincare regimen. So for the most part, most of us mature makeup enthusiasts, we already have a pretty solid skincare regimen because trust me, we have already come to realize how important it is for us to have that skincare regimen in place if we want to be able to keep our skin looking as youthful as possible for as long as possible. But in hindsight, there are some things that I wish I would have done a little bit differently. So if you are watching this video and you have not quite hit that 40 to 50 range yet, some of this information will be food for thought for you in terms of your skincare regimen and encourage you to maybe continue what you're doing or maybe even change some things around or add some things in. But I'm hoping that you'll find some value in this video. The first thing that I want to talk about that I wish I would have done sooner or maybe even done a little bit more of, and that is to moisturize after each wash. So I've always been the type to wash my face, of course, every day, but I can't say for certain that I've always been careful or been mindful to ensure that I was moisturizing my skin after each wash. You know, there were occasions where I would be in a hurry, you know, it's like I'm jumping in the shower, you know, I'm cleaning my face or whatever it is I'm doing, and then, you know, I move on to the next step, especially at night as part of my nighttime regimen. You know, I'm coming in late, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, so it's like, okay, just get the shower, wash the face, and I'll worry about the rest of it tomorrow. That's not always a good thing because as our skin matures, it automatically gets drier. So we need to start putting that moisture into our skin as soon as possible so that as we get older, the skin is not over dried or it's to the point of no return, basically, you know, where you really have to put forth a lot of effort to make sure that you don't have dry patches and all the other things that come along with having extremely dry skin. And trust me, if you are a makeup wearer, having dry skin can be quite problematic. So moisturizing after each wash is definitely something that I wish I would have done sooner and done more of. The next thing that I wish I would have done much sooner on in my makeup regimen, or even more of, say when I was in my 30s and in my 40s, and that is to exfoliate and to mask or to use a mask. Exfoliation is so important. Our skin cells are constantly being regenerated, and with that regeneration there comes some dead skin, and you have to get that dead skin off in order for the more youthful and radiant skin to shine through. There was a long period of time when I did not exfoliate at all. And trust me, I did pay for it later because I did notice that I started to see some dry patches and things like that. And dry patches and matte foundations are not friends. They don't like each other. They're not Facebook friends. They're not Instagram followers. They're not any of that kind of stuff. Dry patches and matte foundation do not get along. You have to be able to have a mediator, some type of moisture barrier in there in order for those things to play well. So now, since I am of that particular age group, and since I did not do that exfoliation or, you know, doing the mask to peel off all of the dead skin cells, I find that I really do have to work a lot harder now to keep my skin in good condition so that I can wear whatever finish of foundation that I like, be it a matte foundation, a matte finish, a dewy finish, whatever the case may be, because I want to be able to wear whatever foundation that I want. I don't want to be put in a box where I only can wear this type of foundation. I want all doors to be open for me in terms of makeup products, and I want to use them all. So yeah, if I could go back in hindsight, I would definitely exfoliate and or use a mask more frequently, and I would have done it much sooner. The next thing that I have on my list here is I would have been more careful to ensure that I was using products that were formulated specifically for the face. So again, the scenario is you're in a hurry, you're jumping in the shower and you're using, whatever soap or body wash or whatever it is that you have, you're just kind of putting it all over everywhere, including your face. You're jumping out the shower and then, starting your get ready routine. If you ask me would I do that today, the answer would be absolutely positively not, because I have a better understanding of what the different formulas do and what the ingredients in those formulas really provide in terms of making sure that my skin stays its youthful looking best. And yeah, I would definitely not use the Irish Spring on my face, which I can say I probably did actually do when I was a lot younger. But again, I would not do that now. Now I'm only going to use products that are formulated for the face, and I wish I would have done that or been doing that a lot sooner. The next item on my list that I would not have done, which I can say I am guilty of, I did do it, and that is I have actually slept in my makeup. And that is the absolute worst thing that you can do to your skin. Sleeping in your makeup one night ages the skin by 8 days. So that's the ratio. The ratio is 1 to 8. So that's worse than dog years. I mean, seriously, I'm not trying to be funny, but that's not good at all. When we're sleeping, our skin cells are regenerating. And if we have product on our faces, it deters that skin regeneration, which leaves our skin dull, which can also lead to breakouts. It can lead to clogged pores. It can lead to an anomaly of different skin conditions, skin imperfections that as a makeup wearer, we just don't want. So no matter how sleepy or tired you are, you have to wash that makeup off of your face. So as I said, I'm guilty of doing that, and I wish I would not have done that. And at this particular point, I cannot do that. It doesn't matter what time it is in the morning when I come in. If I come in at 4 a.m., I've got to take the makeup off my face. And now they've got makeup wipes, right? I mean, Neutrogena has some really good makeup wipes. It gets a large portion of the makeup off of your face, just enough for you to be able to maybe go to sleep in. But even with that, I would suggest using, some type of cleanser or something like that just to get all of it off. So you want to try to get all of it off. And never, never, never sleep in your makeup. The next item on my list may only apply to me, but I don't drink enough water. And I don't know why that is, but it's like I'm going through my day, I get busy, and it's recommended that we drink at least 64 ounces of water per day. I don't even come close to that. And that is problematic because our bodies needs the water. And unfortunately, our skin, which is an actual organ of the body, it gets the hydration from the water that we are drinking last. So as we're drinking that water, it's going to hit all the other organs, go to all the other places that it needs to go first. And then if there's any little drip drop left, then it goes into the derma. It goes into our skin. So we've got to drink enough water, and I'm saying this to you guys as I'm saying it to myself. I've got to drink more water. Water is very, very important for having healthy, youthful looking skin, and I've got to do better. And if you guys are not drinking water as you should, we've got to get better together. So that's another thing that I wish I would have done or had been doing all along, and I'm going to try to get better at going forward. And the last thing that I have on my list here is to start a skincare regimen. If you don't have one, start one. honestly, I think once you hit puberty, you need to start thinking of or coming up with some type of skincare regimen. That's the starting point, right? I mean, everything that you do to your skin, for your skin, is going to just build off of how you start or when you start. So, to wait until you are, in your 30s or 40s and then say, oh, I should, come up with a good skincare regimen. Yeah, you should, but there's a possibility that you should have been doing that probably some years prior, not just starting right now. So I did not have a good solid skincare regimen until I was about 30 years old. And I wish I would have started it much earlier. I think that if I would have started much earlier, that I probably wouldn't have as many little fine lines that I have here up under my eye. My under eye area is my problem area. I think that maybe this area would be a little bit better if I would have drank more water, and if I would have actually had a solid skincare regimen in place much sooner. I think that maybe this wouldn't be so problematic for me. I maybe wouldn't even have as much hyperpigmentation as I have in my skin. It's not really bad, but it is there, especially around my mouth area. I think that if I would have, added more fluids and also had that skincare regimen in place much earlier on, that maybe this would be a little bit less. So, yeah, those are the things that I wanted to bring to you guys, or to talk to you guys about in this video. So skincare is very important. It's not just about the makeup, it's about the way we take care of our skin. Because to be honest with you, beautiful makeup starts with beautiful skin underneath. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.